See, I believe we're live, so I'm just going to assume we are, and I'm going to proceed to open my drink of caffeine Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yep.
And some soda landed on my arm.
Up there. Here we go. The picture's up.
Hey
guys.
Shit, I'm sorry for that.
Time with caffeine, where I don't know what to say after that. I never do.
Where we talk about stupid shit and me getting pissed off at a practice driver's test and reality hitting me fucking in the dick. Alright, who wants to go first?
Another crotch shot from Snick. So, I guess the main topic on YouTube these days, even last week and this week too, is
Scheisse, I forgot to turn on my
advertisers leaving YouTube and everyone's ad revenue is going down. I've heard people saying, promoting Patreon more to get money, and people even talking about going to VidMe to get out of YouTube's drama situation. Yeah. The people are talking about making VidMe channels now. More people, the bigger YouTubers.
How the fuck are these many people fucking figuring out about VidMe already?
Wah, wah.
They're finding VidMe way faster than I thought they would. Because, I mean...
Well, before, YouTube wasn't affecting their money situation, but now, with their money going down from views, they still have the same views, but their money's going down now, so now they want to get out of YouTube's, I guess, thumb, or not be reliant on.
Here's the thing, though, Vandalia. I think they should all get fucking real jobs, because they've guaranteed probably never had a real job.
I won't say that. Some of them probably have.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Here's my caffeine, by the way. Ginger ale. It's the only caffeine I have at the moment.
Isn't ginger ale usually caffeine free?
Ginger ale is usually caffeine free. It's still soda. Fuck.
True. But yeah, of course, people like us don't have to worry about ad revenue because we don't have enough views or subscribers to even get noticed by the ad revenue. Even though some of us may have partners, at least we used to, because they got dropped, but they like 100,000 views to even get noticed on there, so we'll probably have like a penny or two if we did get revenue for our videos. So
we don't have enough shoutouts either. Not even me, Schnick, and Brandon don't have enough shoutouts on this channel, so I mean we're pretty fucked.
But yeah, some of the big YouTube, one guy I watch, Logic, he's a mask wearer, he's pretty funny. He has like $700 on Patreon per video per month. It's weird. Sometimes I don't know what that means. Sometimes people do it per video, other people do it per month. Which is, people that I don't really do go on Patreon per video because I have no idea how many videos are going to make a month. If they make 30 videos a month, then I'm screwed. And I'm screwed money wise. If I support you on Patreon, I only do if you do it per month. So I do support some people on Patreon because I'll support my money too.
Yeah.
Right now. So, but yeah, this one guy with $700 per month, he made a video about how YouTube. Apparently, he was working a job. He decided to go full-time YouTube a month ago, and then that's when the crash happened. So apparently, 2 days ago, he Patreon made a video about it. Next day, making $2,000 per video on Patreon. His viewers apparently just one day they gave him $1,000 to him. So I guess if you have money and you want to support people, you can do that. I technically have a Patreon, but I don't really use it because I have no idea what to have for. I have no idea what my goals would be. I have no idea what my rewards would be. I don't know what to have it for. Like, I guess I'd say thank you. Give us money for this podcast. But other than that, I have no idea what to do. That's why I don't use Patreon that much. But
Personally,
yeah, because
oh, sorry.
wrap my point up is personally, I don't know why advertisers are leaving all of a sudden, because like I talked about last week, people are being controversial or something, talking about the stuff, issues, and people, I guess, people don't like supporting that, I guess, but then really you shouldn't support that particular video or that particular person, not blanket YouTube off the entire thing. It's like, you know what? That one guy is talking stuff I don't like about, so let's just like take all the money off of YouTube, and not support anybody. Your point.
Personally, I feel that Patreon is kind of dumb because, I mean, the point is to help another creator by sending them money, but can't you already do that directly through PayPal?
Yeah, donations, I guess. Yeah, or
I mean,
people have
they're the same thing, aren't they?
Well, Patreon is per month or per video thing, and PayPal's a one-time thing.
But
so Patreon, you're
so then it's like a paid subscription.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
You get rewards. I guess they give you rewards so often. Like you get some people who get $10 per month. They put your name on their videos. Other people who get $50 a month. You can be in a hangout with them or a Skype call with them.
But see, here's the thing though. You can already just do that without Patreon though, can't you? Because I'm pretty.
No,
isn't there like a thing on YouTube? Like sometimes you go on a YouTube live stream and they'll have like a separate chat for what do they call? Fucking. Well, I don't know what they call, but it's kind of like
super chat.
It's some. I think it might be that. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about Super Chat, but I think it's something like that.
That's where people only have 1,000 subscribers or more, and basically you donate money to them, and you can say something. Because sometimes the messages, the live chats of popular channels, the chat goes by so fast you can't say anything. So to get their attention, you have to donate money and say something in that chat.
Well, even then, though, I mean, it's like, again, you can already do that. People could technically, like, donate monthly if they really wanted to. And the thing about donations is that, like, again, they're almost the same thing. I guess the only difference is, like, oh, you remove the rewards program, but, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the rewards thing.
What do you think about all the advertisers leaving?
How do I feel about all the advertisers leaving? I think it's a good thing, to be honest with you, because it's okay. YouTube. Part of the reason why it has been failing for a long time now is because it's gone to a business standpoint instead of like a community standpoint. So advertisers going away from YouTube would be really great in actually trying to fix YouTube's issues, and it just makes it less of a business standpoint. I don't know how much this is going to go for, like how long the distance is going to go, or what. If people lose YouTube job from it, I don't know. They could actually try working, I suppose. I mean, YouTube was originally meant to be more of a hobby, so I mean, it's not like I'm jealous or anything like that of other people that do YouTube as a job. But I mean, let's be real. Getting money from playing video games, I feel that should only be possible through people donating to you because they actually like your work, not because you're advertising your channel, pretty much, or not advertising your channel, having advertisers on your channel.
Yeah, I guess that's what PayPal and Patreon are for. Then people like you enough. What do you think, Snick?
Shinik is
he's gone.
Yeah, Shinik has no opinion, so he left. Oh, that was fucking perfect timing.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon, what do you have to think about it? Could you not speak Ogre?
No.
There you are, Schnick. What do you have to think about the whole situation?
About what? The YouTube situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that it's advertisers are leaving because supposedly of videos with controversial subjects. And honestly, I kind of understand that point because, you know, I made a YouTube poop for school criticizing people who are able to make money off of making fun of tragic events like the Japan earthquake and profiting off of non-profit organizations like what iJustine did with that malaria thing. So, yeah, some of the ads were placed on videos are basically illegal. It was maybe not illegal, but still morally wrong.
Uh-huh.
But with that being said, they're maybe getting a bit too afraid.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, you can, even though it doesn't affect us personally, but you know, there's apparently I watched this video about that where they said that the advertisers on YouTube can like go on their settings, you know, and say I don't want my video on this particular type of topic or this channel or whatever. But no, they're just like screw it, all of it's gone. Instead of like going down and actually working on like, okay, I don't want this video about how I don't want to support this video saying gays are stupid or whatever. So they can like click. All it takes is a few clicks and a few minutes to work out some settings, but like nope, blanket setting.
I wonder if advertisers like you see the ads on YouTube. I wonder if the owners of the ads treat it like TV, or sorry, it being YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
YouTube.
it kind of seems like it is in a way, except the only difference is that advertisers can pull themselves away from YouTube, whereas I mean, I don't know if they could pull themselves away from TV. So
They probably have contracts and stuff on TV, you know, and
oh yeah.
TV's channels have much higher standards and stuff and FFC ratings. Well, most YouTube channels they can just say what they want to say, the freedom of speech, and stuff like we talked about last week.
Yeah, and that's the problem. You know, if advertisers aren't okay with that, then you know, the only thing that YouTubers could do at that point is pretty much make almost all their content like quote unquote kid friendly, which is bullshit because it limits creativity and freedom of speech again. So yeah, that's why I think it's a good thing advertisers are pulling away from this shit, because then we don't have to worry about earning money on YouTube is such a big pain in the ass, because I mean at this rate we shouldn't even have that a thing. I mean I'll only see where someone's coming from if they like do like movies with a bunch of special effects or just movies in general. And I'm not talking about movie reviews, like literally they're making their own like films, like short films and all that. Creativity, you know, I'll be fine if advertisers pull away from that kind of stuff. But for gaming stuff and you know that kind of thing,
but
it's kind of no.
Speaking of gaming stuff and movie reviews, it's another issue on YouTube too. What you can and can't do, and the thing called fair use stuff I've heard about last year and this year, where if you review a movie, you can't use any clips from the movie, or you can lose 10 seconds of the clip or something, and all these different rules, or audio and music rules and stuff, where if you get like even a part of the music on, your channel goes down. Like
fair use, there is no fair use on YouTube.
I know, like a few people and consistency. two different channels of a movie. One did a negative review of the movie. One did a positive review of the movie. The negative review got a copyright strike, but the positive review didn't get a copyright strike.
Actually, no. That description reminds me of how I Hate Everything tried to review. I don't remember what it was called, but it had something to do with the cat.
Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
Yeah.
A cool cat.
It's
cool
like
cat.
the thing you described, Vandalia, sounds almost exactly like I Hate Everything's situation at that time. And that's pretty much how it went down.
And that's how same. Yeah, I heard that one too. Other things too. The movie people. Oh, he gave us a positive review. Let's give him a thumb up. He gave us negative review. Let's copyright strike him for using our stuff. I mean, that's hypocritical. If you're going to do one, you silence the negative reviews, but you don't silence all the other reviews.
Yeah,
and
companies have too much control over this kind of thing. In fact, actually, sometimes it has nothing to do with YouTube. In fact, it may stem from YouTube, but sometimes it might not have anything to do with YouTube. I mean, sometimes, most notably with Nintendo, they control more than what they should, because time and time again, we've seen Nintendo shut down fan-made games for almost no reason. Like Super Mario 64 HD. Nintendo wasn't gonna make Super Mario 64 HD. The closest they got to that was Super Mario 64 DS, but that's about it. That's as close as they're getting. So, I mean, shutting down a fan-made project for a game they made and graphically updating it, why? There was no reason to do that. And also there's some Pokemon fan games that were also shut down for, again, no reason. Oh my god, excuse me.
Yeah. I guess that's an emulator wrong thing.
But it's not even. But see, it's not even that though, because yeah, you're emulating a game, but you're hacking it at the same time to make a fan game. You're making your own game out of a pre-made game through hacking.
Yeah, speaking of Nintendo, how come they're the only ones that seem to do that kind of stuff? You don't see Sony, I don't think for the most part, you don't see mostly Sony or Xbox games being non-monetized or whatever, but you do see Nintendo games that way.
I think it's because, in the hacking community at least, it's, well, I guess hacking and modding communities, but, well, I don't know if they're the same thing or if they're all one community, but basically, in the hacking/modding community, Nintendo games, especially ones like the NES, SNES, N64 even, or I think N64, and yeah, N64. Now I know, and even DS, original DS, by the way. Hacking is way easier to do on those systems than, let's say, a Wii U. Because, yes, the Wii U is already hacked, and apparently the Wii U has an emulator, but the problem is that it's not easily hackable. There are some exceptions to hacked games on the Wii U. For example, New Super Mario Bros. U. That game has been hacked and made into a fan game. That's an exception, and I guess Splatoon is another one, but actually, well, then maybe I'm wrong with that statement now that I think about it, but there isn't really a lot of fan-made games on Wii U, but okay, I guess Wii U is an exception, but my point is that I guess people like to make fan games out of Nintendo because, I don't know, their stories are a tad bit more interesting to play around with. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it's just because that it's more accessible to the hacking/modding community. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's just more accessible compared to, Sony and Microsoft. With Sony and Microsoft, pretty much the only way you can make a fan game is literally you just have to make it yourself. Like, you can't even hack it or anything. You have to make it yourself. Now, I don't know about PS1, but...
PS1.
I mean, maybe it's slightly possible for PS1, but I don't recall seeing anything like that. Except for that one game where... I don't remember what it's called, but it's this one game where I guess you can make your own games through it? I don't know. Also, I don't know why I'm burping a lot, and I apologize.
Join
So what's
the
your-
ogre army.
No!
So what's your opinion, Snick?
My opinion on the false copyright claims?
Yeah.
They're BS.
Again,
You
There's
had
nothing
that-
more that can be said. It's just that fair use laws have not been updated since 1998. They don't take the internet into account.
Like
if
you had that
if the problem's going to be fixed, they need to formally update it.
And you had that problem once with bowling. Yeah, you had some bowling video.
Yeah, where some party claiming to be Rooster Teeth claimed some like Grand Theft Auto 4 videos.
and also, restating, again, companies have too much control over certain things like this.
You know, it was only recently when YouTube decided to, during copyright disputes, they put the money in a side account and they wait until the dispute is finished before they give it to the winner.
Wow.
Up until because before recently, the companies would keep the money until the claim was removed.
Yeah, that sucks for people.
Yeah. And back when that still happened, the companies would often just do the claim again. If the claim was
Wow.
removed, they would often just claim it again under a different name.
And sometimes, and claims, you know, the problem with fighting claims, sometimes if you fight the claim and lose, you get a strike.
Which makes...
Used to be that way it was.
Which, by the way, makes no sense to me. Why should you get a strike for claiming a claim? I'm sorry, I don't think that made sense, but...
No.
Yeah.
And getting a strike is, for big channels, or even for small... No, not for big channels, but for small channels. Because big channels, they get a strike, they have people and fans, you know, to support them and fight with them. But, like people like us, small channels, they get a strike, they're down. Nothing they can do about it. Like, I got a strike last year, and I was down for 6 months. Because I made a review video, I made a top 10 review video, and got a strike for that, and I couldn't do any live videos. The podcast was down for 6 months. I couldn't do anything longer than 15 minutes, so I pretty much just, my let's play was shortened out like that too. So I was like pretty much paralyzed on YouTube for 6 months.
Yep. Which is bullshit.
Yep.
Alright, before we move on, you guys have anything else to say about this subject?
Not really, no.
No.
So, Snick, you had a subject to talk about?
Did I?
I think we talked about it on Skype chat.
Huh. Let me see then if there was something. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Or maybe it was Brandon or Mario had something to talk about.
No. Well, I had something to talk about today, but... I mean...
You did mention how apparently I found out one of my videos was used on Did You Know Gaming.
Oh yeah, I changed your thing. From
Yeah.
longest recurring guest to Did You Know
That's
Gaming
what it
Star.
said the whole time.
Yeah, I just can't believe you just now found that. Apparently it's down for 6 months. How do you realize that? Who told you?
Huh. So yeah, you may have mentioned it, but now I don't remember.
Oh, great. You got
So,
Well, that's...
topic.
Well, that's one topic down.
Did we ever
Right.
talk about bootlegs?
Maybe that was it.
Because, simply put, when you're buying movies, you gotta be really careful to make sure you don't get bootlegs. Because, I remember my sister wanted to get the movie The Lion King, Disney. You know the Disney version?
Oh yeah.
The Disney version. I thought Lion King was already Disney to begin with.
Maybe it was, but
People do have made bootleg. Like
well, a lot of people made their own rip-offs. That's why I'm saying the Disney version. So, thing is, that movie's out of print.
Oh, I found it. I think I found it. I think you're talking about Amazon and stuff.
Oh yeah, I think I was just talking to Amazon and stuff. I think I was just talking about scalpers for the Nintendo Switch and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Well, we already talked about the Amazon scammers like last week or like 2 weeks ago. So all I wanted to say is about Amazon is that a lot of retailers are being crushed by Amazon's performance, and that shouldn't happen because then we're going to have to deal with scalpers indefinitely. And, well, getting back to what I was saying about bootlegs, basically, the problem with bootleg, well, the thing, especially with Disney movies, is that there's, how can I put this? Well, I can just describe my sister's experience trying to get that movie. Thing is, but all the Lion King movies are out of print. You can't buy them anymore. You can't even buy them digitally. And Disney pulls that shit all the time to build up demand. Except it can be years until they do an actual release again.
It's like it's going back in the quote vault.
Yeah, Disney Vault. So basically, we were going to different FYE stores to see if they had any used copies of like the DVD or Blu-ray. No such luck. And my sister ended up looking on Amazon. Of course, the Amazon prices were very high. She finds then she finds other Blu-rays that are being sold brand new, except they're from Europe. And she didn't want to buy a European copy, even though I did tell her that Blu-rays are Blu-rays are region-free.
They are?
Yeah, Blu-rays are region-free. You can buy a Blu-ray from Europe and it'll work in an American Blu-ray player. It's DVDs that are not region-free.
Huh.
So then she looks on eBay and she sees my mistake, she sees Blu-rays being sold on there that are clearly American.
I thought you were going to say
then
she sees Brandon.
No, she sees brand new Blu-rays that appear American.
Yeah,
and they're relatively cheap too. So I look at the sellers. Turns out the sellers are infamous for selling bootlegs, despite mostly positive feedback.
I saw a video about that. Combining two topics together, this one and that one. One of the now controversial YouTubers that says something controversial, JonTron, did a video about bootleg games of Lion King.
Yeah, bootleg Disney games where Simba hangs himself.
That shit's funny.
Well, anyway, no, the video Mario showed me yesterday was funnier, where the baboon throws him off the rock.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious.
So anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, so going on eBay was a no-no.
eBay?
Yeah,
eBay
so buying on eBay was a no-no. So I pretty much just gave up the quest at that point, and so did she. So that was the end of that. About a couple of weeks later, I happened to go to the mall because I wanted to go see a movie. I forget what the movie was. Maybe I could find out if I looked at the date I took the photo. But I was just browsing normally when I go to the mall to see a movie, I check out the GameStop and the FYE inside there. And before, off topic, but kind of has to do with the story real quick. You know how GameStop is apparently infamous for always asking you for Power Rewards membership?
Oh, yeah.
FYE is even more preachy with its membership.
Really?
Well, not only do they tell you about, at least at all the GameStops I've gone to, if before I actually got the membership, if I said no, they would just be no. Or even with other people, like I see in line, if they don't have a membership, if they say no, the GameStop store employees just give up right there, saying, "Oh, okay." At FYE, they will try to push the membership on you.
Come on, kid. Everyone's doing it.
They'd be like,
In fact,
buy our membership.
the one time that I actually decided to try out the free trial, it took me no less than 6 phone calls before I finally got someone who canceled the trial for me.
There's a free trial of a membership?
Yeah, for about
Wow.
a month.
Wow. Wait, what's the membership do for you anyways?
Basically, it's meant to get you, like, discounts in store, and the one they push on you in particular gets you discounts at, like, other restaurants and whatnot. The only catch is GameStop costs $15 GameStop costs $15 a year. FYE costs $20 a month.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And I didn't think that much money was worth it, especially since when I did the trial, I wasn't making money. So,
At least with one of them, you know, it's not that much money. Especially you don't have no job, but $15 a month. Yeah, I better be going there every day.
yeah, that was exactly the point. I wasn't visiting FYE a lot back then. I do a lot more now, but
Because you have
Bill.
money.
yeah, I do.
You
And,
get all that. You have all that money from your YouTube revenue now, don't you? All your top 400 now.
not you, but
All your sponsors.
sure, we'll go with that. But anyways, so yeah,
Product placement.
every time I called, they would be like, "Oh, but the membership gets you all these benefits. Call me back. Keep trying it." And then they hang up right there without canceling it.
But yeah, maybe if I actually went there enough to use it, but going there once a year or twice a year, you know, doesn't really affect me that much.
And then, like, finally, on, like, the 10 millionth call, they were still trying to fight me on it, but I kept insisting, I did try it. I'm good. And they're like, oh, okay,
Be like,
fine.
look, move your building next to my house, and I'll go there every day.
Yeah, like that one Burlington commercial where this one woman who was shopping for clothes at Burlington literally hooked up the store to her car. And then she's like, I hope I didn't forget anything. And then you see the building being dragged behind her.
Or that one scene with Patrick suggesting to push the town of Bikini Bottom somewhere. I forgot how the scene goes.
Oh, escape from the giant worm.
Mm-hmm. Schneck, do you remember how it goes?
Push!
No. It's Patrick suggesting it, and then that.
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
And then the worm lands on him, at the end. Classic SpongeBob.
The good SpongeBob.
No, here's how it is. Push! gosh! Hooray! Ouch.
And then the music outro plays.
Yeah.
Oh.
So anyways, getting back on topic, all the way back to the whole DVD thing. So one day I was browsing through FYE just trying to see if they had any nice Blu-ray triple packs, collections, or DVD too. And then I happened to stumble upon the Disney section, and there was one copy of the original Lion King sitting there for $25 used.
Wow.
Right out of the blue. I took a photo for my... excuse me. I took a photo for my sister. I'm like, you want it? And then she doesn't respond, so I was just like, screw it, take it. She owes me the $25, which, by the way, she still hasn't paid me back, but...
You never asked me if I wanted it.
No, when she actually saw the... When I called her and she actually saw the photo, she was like, yay!
What was that sound?
That's the way that was my bad impersonation of her. So,
Wow.
So yeah, I bought the DVD right then and there, and then of course when she came home for a weekend, she took the DVD back home. Why do I keep saying back home? She took it back with her to school, and then when she came home this weekend, last weekend, a few days ago. She admitted to me she really wanted to get Lion King 2, so she caved in and bought a Blu-ray copy she saw on Amazon. And then she claimed the case was falling apart, so she put the Blu-ray inside the DVD case for the original. I looked at the disc. It's European.
Wow.
So, but... it works on her Blu-ray player just fine. So so we put that theory to the test. So there you go. If you want to get Disney movies cheap, buy them from Europe.
And is a real Disney movie, or not a fake one?
I don't think it is, because if it was fake, there'd be crappy quality or like not a proper DVD menu.
Okay, I guess I just saw something disturbing. So there was a picture that was like, oh, graphic content, and this is on Facebook Mobile. Oh, graphic content ahead. Don't press see more if you don't want to see it. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is a joke picture. It's just there to fuck with you. So I press on it to confirm, and all of a sudden, it actually fucking gave the graphical content, which I did not expect. And oh my god, it was fucking graphic, I'll tell you that much. Like, Jesus Christ.
Adam.
So, now I guess I'm scarred until I forget what I saw. Thank God I'm forgetful. This is one of those fucking times, dude. This is one of those times where I need that
Adam?
shit. Huh?
What'd you see, Adam?
Oh, fuck. I gotta find the post again. God damn it. Hold on. This is gonna take a little bit.
So, yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about not bootleg before. We talked about not bootleg, but like not or rip offs, but of other like Beauty and the Beast and stuff. Like when we were playing Kingdom Hearts, you talked about like bootleg. Not I'll say bootleg movies, but like different versions of the movies. That
yeah, Beauty and the Beast, Old Man, Phalus. By the way, I saw the live-action version. I don't know if this could be considered a spoiler, so maybe mute your video for like a few seconds.
Wait, for what? Wait, what are we spoiling for?
The live-action
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay, I don't care.
So, in the original story, one of the things that the original cartoon animated Disney version fixed was, well, see, in the original story, when Belle's dad, Maurice, gets lost, well, for one thing, he's not even called Maurice in the original story. He's just Dad, pretty much. He ends up on the Beast's castle, and he basically breaks in, sees a table of food prepared, and he just figures, well, this must be for me. And then he eats it, crashes for the night, and then right as he's about to leave, he picks a rose from the garden. That's what finally sets the Beast off and basically threatens to kill him. In the Disney version, in the original animated one, it was Maurice entering the castle that set the Beast off and made him take him prisoner. Trespassing. You know? For some damn reason, the live-action version changed it back to where he breaks in, sits at a table but except this time he doesn't eat because he's freaked out by one of the living pieces of furniture or decorations. And then he tries to leave, but then he tries picking the rose out from the garden, and that's what makes the Beast capture him.
Wow.
Weird.
You faggot, don't take my rose petal.
Yeah, I was perfectly fine with you breaking into my castle, but stealing a rose, that's punishable by death.
Was it a normal rose or this special
No,
rose?
it was not the special rose, it was a normal one.
Like, I don't really care then at that point. Like, you touched
And the thing is, there's no context. Because I think in the original story, it's still mentioned it's mentioned frequently how the Beast loves roses or something, but in the live-action Disney version, it's like they have the special one, that's the only one he cares about, so just a regular rose from his garden, that's like no sense.
Somebody's got a visitor.
Yeah.
Someone just knocked on Adam's window.
Alright. Okay, Brandon, I have a topic. You and think I
I
have a
don't.
topic.
I don't think I can find it, but basically, you don't want to know.
Okay.
Yes, I do actually.
Like,
Okay, Brandon. Okay,
you-
Brandon, it's your
no,
turn.
seriously, you do not want to know.
For what?
It's your turn, Brandon. Topic
what?
time. Get a
I don't
topic.
have a topic.
You have
Give
come
a
on, Brandon.
topic. Talk about how hard race mode is in Shrek on Xbox.
Yeah, that's a topic.
It's retardedly hardy.
Explain it.
And we found the jail cell.
No, explain the race mode.
The jail cell?
Yeah, the dungeon, or whatever.
Wait, you actually went out of bounds and found the jail cell?
Yep,
Did you do it in the extra large version or the original?
the original.
Oh god. You have it recorded?
No. Wait, yes, I think.
No,
Good.
Yeah,
you didn't record
Because,
it.
you know, you need to find the jail cell in the GameCube version, because there's no high-quality footage of that on YouTube.
Brandon,
Yeah.
you didn't record
Yeah.
Brandon, you didn't record the jail cell in the original Xbox version.
Pretty sure I did, Adam.
No, you never did.
Pretty sure I did.
No, you didn't. All you did was you showed me, and you never showed it on camera.
I'm pretty sure I did, Adam.
Whatever you like to think, Brandon.
See? Topic already. Is Brandon right or is Mario right? Debate. Tell us in the comments below. Whose side are you on?
Fuck me. Well, since Brandon's too lazy to figure out a topic in about a week, well, today what happened was, I guess my media class got to meet the producer and one of the cameramen for the show Cops.
Cops.
Yeah, you know the show.
That's still a thing?
Bad boys, what you gonna do when
You
the
know,
cops
actually,
come?
Vandalia, you're the second person that's asked me, that's still a thing? And yes, by the way, it is still a thing. In fact,
I guess
there's like camera crew recording for season 30 right now.
Season 30? Jesus Christ.
I guess it's no.
Oh well, I mean, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the show has been out since 1989, and it's
Yeah,
and it's
when
and
I was
it's
a teenager, it was like on Fox or ABC basic channel. I think now it's like some obscure channel. No, if you have cable, no one knows about.
yeah. Well, they're still going. Oh shit, I forgot the thing I was gonna tell Brandon. But anyways, so yeah, we got to meet the producer. His name is Mark. But what's weird is that I found no information on him when looking him up on Wikipedia. So, I don't know if he's the producer of season 30 and there's no information about it yet, or if there's something else that's going on, but
Isn't
I'm just
his
gonna...
name Marty?
What?
Why isn't his name Marty?
So anyways, and I even actually got a picture with said producer. There was 4 guys there, the producer, and again the cameraman there, which I don't remember his name, and 2 police officers that work in my area. I'm gonna bring up a Skype window and make this easier.
Can I bring up a quick topic?
What? Oh god.
So apparently a trailer for Star Wars Battlefront 2 has leaked.
No way.
Battlefront 2? Already?
There'd be a second.
Yeah, and thankfully, well, they already said there's going to be a story mode in it, unlike Battlefront 1. And there's another thing confirmed that that makes me excited.
Memes cited.
Yeah, it makes me excited. Because the original Battlefront 1 mostly focused on the original trilogy while having like one map from Rogue One, like one map from Episode 7, then maybe a couple of maps from Rogue One.
Wow.
They thankfully, judging from the trailer, it looks like the prequel trilogy and more of Episode 7 and possibly Episode 8 will be featured.
That's pretty cool,
Because you see Rey from Episode 7 and Darth Maul from Episode 1 on the cover with some stormtrooper who might be the main character of the story mode.
So, I think I've asked this before. So, off topic of that topic and different topic. I think I've asked this before, but I think does your computer still not let you use your camera on the OBS?
I can use it, but it will fuck it up.
Or through Skype.
Like,
I'll be back.
if I use my camera while streaming or recording, then as long as I have it on, it will fuck up the thing a little bit. It's not like for what I did for like a few seconds, or well, more like a minute, but for what I did for like a minute, it shouldn't do too much damage. But if I were to have it the whole time, then it's gonna screw something up, most likely. Especially, and it seems like especially for recording too. Like, it fucks up the video and audio real bad. I don't know why.
So you're saying about cops.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically, they came in and took a whole period, but they talked about, you know, how apparently Cops is like one of the ongoing one of the few ongoing shows, if not the only one, that is actually realistic. Legitimately realistic. Not like reality TV shows like fucking, I don't know, Pawn Stars or something. Because
Rars, you mean?
Yeah, prawn drawers. Because literally what they do is completely realistic, and it's all in one take, and they just go at it, and they even risk their lives too, because apparently they had a sound guy and he died.
Got shot.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not like the cops can say, wait, I can do this better. Let's arrest him again.
Yeah.
Okay, guy. I'll unhandcuff you. You run away again. I'll catch you again.
Oh, guys, sorry, I tripped and fell on the ground. Can we do that chase again? That's how they described it, by the way, too. That's exactly how they described it. It's like, no, you can't just do that. So, yeah, and also, by the way, the cameraman, which was the guy in the middle, if you saw the picture, it was the guy in the middle, that was the cameraman. I think he said he was like from Kentucky or something. I don't know, but he has a southern accent. You can tell.
Kentucky, Alabama.
Yeah, he had a southern accent. You can tell. But yeah, he was only doing cops for like. Well, this is his first season currently, so there's that. And also the producer was the guy on the very far right. But yeah, how I got the picture wasn't even that hard, actually. Mainly what happened was I figured, I might as well just get this picture for proof that, I met with these guys and something to look at in the future. So I asked them if I could take a picture. They said yes, and I don't think anyone else did. Like, literally, everyone else in the classroom left, and I was the only one that actually asked them, in that period at least. And I basically had someone else, which was my media teacher, because he was the only other person in the room, hold the phone for me, and he was the one who took the picture. So, in fact, actually, we had to take the picture twice, because the first time he tried, it came out blurry. So, yeah, it was pretty cool, actually. Really nice guys. So, that's what happened there.
Neato, McQueedo.
Yeah, so now I could say, hey, I met with producer cops. Boom. Instantly hired.
Yeah. Like, I know somebody.
Yeah, I know two people. I don't know what the other one was called, but I know someone.
I think Cops was in my area one time. Filmed at least once, maybe more times.
Yeah.
So, back to fast. So I think I asked you that, but you never answered. How did you find out that you were on YouTube, Snick?
How did I find out about the? Did you know?
Yeah.
A comment told me on the first SpongeBob video.
Really?
They're like, wow, your videos were featured in the SpongeBob episode Did You Know Gaming? And I'm like, what?
Well, I'll be right back.
Yeah, like, can't believe it's been like, according to Brandon, that was up for like since September. So, yeah, our little Snick has grown up. It's out on the road now.
Huh.
Can't believe it's been that long. But, okay, Brandon, you still there?
Yeah.
You think you have anything to talk about?
No.
Come on. Like about you, Snick, another topic?
Do I got another topic? Well, how long have we been going for?
53 minutes.
Hang on, let me change my movie. And then I'll think about it.
Okay, topic. See.
Okay, I've returned.
I got a topic. I
didn't hear talking, so that is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Not a good sign. What's the topic?
How come it's so hard to come up with topics?
Because for me, nothing interesting happens too much.
Yeah,
So.
I pretty much get topics off of YouTube videos I watch, or events in my life. So.
Oh.
And like I said, that YouTube advertiser thing was the biggest topic this week. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
Do you need a topic?
our topic right now, our current topic is why it's so hard to come up with topics.
No, here's your topic. I have a question. Vandalia, I have a very serious question for you, okay? Hang. Can that be a topic now?
Like what? What's so topical about that? Like Shrek, talking about Shrek?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that response. I thought you were just gonna say no. But no, in all seriousness, it's fine. So, okay, hang on. Right now, I'm trying to watch a movie called The Rock, which is apparently a movie made by the infamous Michael Bay that's actually good.
And not
Does it contain explosions?
Explosions.
There's an explosion on the cover art, so I would imagine yes.
See? There you go.
But the question is it an original work of his or something he just like decided to take and like?
Let me see. Nope, he directed it.
I meant, was it something before, like the Turtles or the Transformers?
It was made in 1996, so way before that.
Wow.
And yes, he did direct it, so.
I mean, okay, that's not my question, though. Was there a movie before that, or series, or a book called The Rock?
No,
before?
it looks like it's an original work.
Alright then he can do whatever he wants with it then.
Explosions!
I think it's the other thing that people have a problem with. It's the established characters like the Turtles or Transformers that people have problems with that this makes plot irrelevant. Not his own work.
Besides, it actually stars good actors like Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, Ed Harris, Michael Biehn.
Michael Bay.
No.
It stars
No,
James
Michael
Bond.
Biehn's Kyle Reese from The Terminator.
Man, why does Michael Bay insert so many goddamn explosions?
Because he appeals to teenage boys. He actually said that once when he was upfront asked, "Oh, what do you have to say to all your critics?" And here's what Michael Bay says in response: "I make movies for teenage boys. Oh dear, what a crime." Except The Rock is rated R, so it's not for teenage boys.
Well,
But
probably
at the
is.
same time, it is. Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
kind of, but
Film theorists.
still are. Oh yeah, it kind of is, because if they're 17, they're still teenage boys and they can see it.
Or they can steal it or like hack it from the
Or they
internet.
can make their parents rent it.
Or they can just have their parents put them in the theater and not give a shit. Somehow.
Theater? Really, Adam?
What?
You
Yes,
just said
Mom.
theater.
I said theater?
Yeah, you fucked up saying theater. You said
Yeah,
theater.
like
Theater.
Mom, Dad, R means respectable movie now. It's all good.
Also, did you
R
know,
rating is the future, apparently.
actually, did you know? Here's a little fun fact. One of my video teachers is named Michael Bay.
Are you fucking... Oh my god.
He's no relation to the Michael Bay everyone knows and loves and hates.
Loves to hate.
And yeah, but see, he actually did state that a lot of people come to his lectures and join his classes expecting to see the Michael Bay, but then when they're disappointed to see it's just a bald guy.
Just a bald guy.
Yeah, because he's younger than the real Michael Bay, and he also is completely bald.
Speaking of movie ratings, I heard years ago that movie ratings have changed. Like, movies that were movie rated R 20, 30 years ago are only rated PG-13 now.
Yeah, sometimes movies do get re-rated. Like, there was one movie based on the book The Outsiders. That was rated PG when it first came out, but then when they re-released it in a complete edition called The Outsiders: The Complete Novel, that version was rated PG-13.
Yeah, and sometimes set rate not viewers, not ratings, but people's standards are up and down depending on the ages.
But honestly, seeing a movie get re-rated is kind of rare.
Like in the
Because
50s,
all the old James Bond movies that weren't rated PG-13 are still rated PG.
yeah, like in the 50s, apparently, adults got bad about Elvis or something, and now that would be like lame. Nowadays, that would be like small potato. Elvis dancing would be like small potatoes nowadays. But now, back then, apparently in the early 50s, it was like, oh my God, he's shaking.
No, I know. Here's the thing: the original Psycho has an R rating, but the thing about that is that it's relatively tame compared to most R-rated movies nowadays.
No, Vandalia. You wanna know what it went to from back then to now? Back then, oh my God, he's shaking. Nowadays, oh my God, she's shaking her ass.
Like in old school TV shows, they had like people, married couples sleep in separate beds, like the Flintstones even, or and now it's like they sleep in the same bed. Like, oh my God, they're married, they're not sleeping together. Weird.
Soon in a few years, they're gonna have it where TV depicts the adults sleeping in separate bedrooms.
Actually, that actually is true, because you know I Love Lucy?
Yeah.
The old show from the 50s? The thing is, they were not allowed to show Lucy and Ricky's... a representation of Lucy and Ricky's sex life, so first they slept in two beds that were pushed together, and then later on, they had to push the beds apart.
I think the
Why?
Brady Bunch was the first one that had the same bed together.
Yeah, and during the second season, there was a whole story arc where Lucy got pregnant. Here's the thing: they could not say pregnant on the episode title or even in the episodes themselves. So in the first episode where Lucy finds out she's pregnant, the episode's called Lucy is Enceinte. I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically they use the French word for pregnant.
Oh my God.
Can they say having a baby?
And in the episodes themselves, they just say Lucy is expecting.
Expecting what?
Expecting.
Clickbait, clickbait, clickbait.
Though, funny enough, there's one episode of I Love Lucy during the pregnancy story arc that's called Pregnant Women Are Unpredictable. That's like the one time they broke away from it. And
if you thought regular women were unpredictable, you never seen Pregnant Woman. Dun dun dun!
I guess that's another thing, like I was talking about earlier, where on TV you can't do stuff, on YouTube you can't, to a certain extent. On the internet you can do more. You can do stuff that you could do on TV, even nowadays.
YouTube strike. Banhammer. Banhammer.
So go on.
Me?
Yeah.
Were you done?
I was done with I Love Lucy, but thing is, with ratings nowadays, the Nostalgia Critic put it best. Everyone's afraid of the G rating because they think it's kiddie or uncool to have a G rating. So a lot of kids' movies nowadays bump it up to PG, even though not even 10, but 5 years ago it would have got a G rating.
Yeah.
And that's why the Nostalgia Critic heavily commended the Peanuts movie for not following that stupid trend and just getting the G rating. And seriously, that's what it feels like. It feels like the Peanuts movie was the last major release to date to have gotten a G rating. And that was almost 2 years ago.
Huh.
And there's nothing lower than a G on movies, but there's
There is
lower
nothing
than
lower than a G, yeah.
But there is on TV shows.
Yeah.
Why?
No,
Why?
like, yeah, for TV shows, there's TVY, TVY7, TVG, TVPG, TV14, and TVMA.
Well, I mean, the thing is though that for TV it makes sense because I'm pretty sure Sprouts TV isn't meant for a general audience. As with movies, you're not going to have that kind of thing in a theater. I mean, maybe for like a DVD only release, but other than that,
And then there's a whole different rating for games too.
Yeah, for games we have EC, E, E10, T, M, and AO.
Except I think they got rid of EC entirely and just made it
No,
as E.
they didn't. There was a couple of Sesame Street games. No, anytime they come out with a Sesame Street game, it usually gets an EC rating.
Nowadays? Wait, what?
Yeah, there were a couple on the 360 using the Kinect.
The Kinect, oh my god.
Wow. Well, shit.
So it still exists, it's just that not many educational games come out.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say... Wait, hold on. Well, okay, wait. I wouldn't say educational games. I'd say just, little kid games, I guess. Yeah, I guess little kid games with it. Because, I mean, educational games can span out from little kid games to, I don't know, something like Brain Age, for example.
Huh. Well, Brain Age is not really educational, but it tests your mind.
But, yeah, that is, in theory, educational, though. Because it's testing your mind, it's fucking, like, I guess, the quote of training your brain, and therefore it fits into the educational category, because where else is it gonna fit in? Like, there's no separate category for educational testing of the mind,
What was the Dora and Bob the Builder game that we played rated?
They were both rated E.
Wow, they have an EC.
Yeah, that's surprising.
For edgy.
Yeah, Arthur Ray to Race was also rated E, but if I were to play Blue's Clues or Elmo, like I wanted to, they're both rated EC.
Actually, what's funny is that I saw...
and when we eventually get our revenge on Dora, Dora Journey to the Purple Planet, that's rated EC. And here's something that's very embarrassing. On both the PS2 and the GameCube, they're the only games on their respective systems to have such a rating.
Wow.
You wanna know something funny? I saw this game that someone by the name of the Lonely Goomba played, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's on the Game Boy, and it's an Elmo game where you go and you lose your blanket. Oh, by the way, you're playing as Elmo. You lose your you lose. Oh yeah, you lose your blanket, and it gets into fucking the trash can of Grouches.
Yeah, well, the thing is that there was a movie on that, and then they made the Game Boy Color game based on that.
Yeah, and it goes like this. So Elmo loses his blanket, then it lands it into Grouch's trash can. Elmo goes into said Grouch's trash can, and then he trips balls, and then he goes.
Seriously.
No,
in the movie,
then
Mario, in the movie, the trash can sucked him in, and I was really freaked out by that scene.
Yeah, but like the Game Boy Color version, literally, he just goes into the trash can by himself, and he trips balls, and then he goes into like a few levels. And then he gets his blanket back, and then boom, end of the game.
Bye, Tom.
Thanks for knocking.
Do I ever jump in and try to look at your computer?
Yes, you did that a few times, actually, yeah.
Bye.
What's wrong? I
left my mic on for that, by the way.
Except onions and layers.
Yeah, that's why I have to hide. Now I'm going to mute my mic so I can get more pizza.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to look up that scene. Tell me the scene is in this.
Tell me.
The fuck?
What?
Oh no. The scene is here. Oh, and
Uh,
Vandalia, you remember how in the movie the blanket's alive?
I didn't watch the movie.
Oh,
Do
you
I
didn't
have
watch the
diabetes
movie?
yet?
Well, I did because I was a little kid when it first came out. The blanket is alive in the movie.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
I thought,
the blanket
I thought-
is alive. Like, it doesn't talk or anything, but, like, moves around on its own.
because
So is
that-
it? So is it like the magic carpet from Aladdin?
Kind of. Like,
The
it's
only-
more inanimate than the carpet, but yeah, it does react to, like, Elmo trying to get it.
No, the only movie I remember watching, Sesame Street movie that I watched as a kid.
Follow that bird, yeah.
Yeah, it was a Big Bird movie.
Though I'll tell you one thing, Elmo and Grouchland was not as fondly remembered, because remember that stupid movie, The Oogie Loves, that came out a few years ago?
No.
Well, basically, the guy who created that claimed it was the very first interactive movie where like, you know how there's a lot of educational shows like Dora where they, like, force you to interact with the screen?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who made Oogie Loves claims that, oh, this is the first time we're doing it in a movie theater environment. Except that's not the first time. Elmo and Grouchland, which also was released in theaters, made you do the same thing. Came out like 13 years prior.
Oh my.
And, I mean, I don't think the reviews were very bad for it, but I remember AVGN's best friend Mike actually watched it. He claimed it was stupid.
Mhm.
I think those are the only two Sesame Street movies that came out of Grouchland and Follow the Bird. I remember.
Those were the only two theatrical ones, yes, not counting all the Muppet stuff. Even though the Muppet movies are considered great. Most of them, anyway.
I forget when Follow the Bird came out, but I think it was somewhere time in the 80s. I know that for. But yeah. Anyways, I think we're. I think we're out of topics for now, so we should wrap this up.
Okay.
Ew! Look at this LSD scene.
Okay, and with that,
I'm watching the scene from the movie right now.
On
Okay.
stream? Oh my
So-
god.
so any of you have projects you want to talk about before we? Any future projects you want to talk about? You three?
I need to do more videos after I upload stuff.
Still trying to subtitle Vandalia's KH lore video, and it is getting more and more confusing because Vandalia wants me to do specific stuff that can't be easily done and would
Well, not
take
specific.
more work,
Oh,
or at least suggested.
oh, nice. What about you, Brandon? Any future project coming up?
We're gonna play Shrek Extra Life.
Snick, any future projects you're working on now?
Trying to. Already uploaded the first video to that robot series that Mario wanted me to do, and then once Drunk Obi-Wan finishes uploading, I gotta start TMNT on PS2.
Hey, that's a game I like.
Yeah, both of them were requested by Mario, but then here's the thing: there were so many requests for Brandon's game Scooby-Doo on PS1 that I might just have to do it without a lottery.
Alright, and with that, remember kids, or adults too, to make sure you have non-bootlegged videos, not from eBay apparently, to read ratings on games and movies and TV shows, and to make sure and screw advertisers. Do what you want on YouTube. Advertisers be damned. There's always Patreon and PayPal. And with that, enjoy the randomness. See ya.
Bye bye.
And Mario, you need to watch Elmo go on LSD right now.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh my god.